Hello all, Rhyme with Reddit Rise here, coming at you with the war between Reddit Rise and PHIL.AVENGERS. We have a few attacks we're going to look over here and give you some tips on your next war attacks. Alright, so the first attack we're going to look at is Kronos, attacking their number 16. It's a Th8 attack, and I love this attack. It's a GoVaLo. And as I understand it, our clan member Donut also helped with the planning of this attack, so kudos to the two of them for coming up with this, and kudos to Kronos for executing it brilliantly. So, we're looking here is we've got, in the core, we've got the 3 air defenses. So our goal here is to get our Valks in and smash through those core air defenses so that back-end loons can come around and just take down every other defense that's left. And you'll see, especially since the archer towers are in the center there, once the Valks wreck that core, there's really not much that'll take down the loons that he sends in at the end. Alright, let's get started. We're going to watch it here. We'll get our lure there. One giant was enough to lure it. Now here, he's going to drop a poison once he gets these lured out a little bit. I think the poison was probably unnecessary. It killed the archer. It eventually kills the wizard, but it loses him a little bit of time. And then he has to come in and kill the dragon anyways. So I probably would have forgone the poison, or if you're bringing the poison anyways, drop it once you've got the dragon where you're ready to kill it. So that kill squad could have gone a little faster, but that's no big problem. The entire attack went off beautifully. Now I'm going to pause here. I should have paused it a moment ago. But he drops his wizards on here. His kill squad comes in, creates a nice funnel there by killing those 2 huge buildings, the armory camps. And then he drops an entire line of wizards. He's coming in through the base right here. But he drops this entire line of wizards. And the problem with that, it works out for him okay. But the problem with this is that it's gonna clear these middle buildings a little too quick. So that you want to leave those so they draw in your core, draw in your Valks to the core, or draw in your Barbarian King to the core, so they can go in and kill stuff. Ideally, what I would have done is it was nicely done leaving the kill squad to take this out, but then just drop some down here and leave these buildings. Maybe drop one wizard on the storage, just so the storage isn't so healthy when they start to funnel in there. But another nice thing he does is his golems over here, and he drops his wall breakers here so that they are less likely to take fire from a mortar, get caught in the AoE attacks there. In this case, the mortar was firing up top, but better safe than sorry. It was nicely done. Alright, so now we've nitpicked the funnel. Let's watch the rest of the attack here. He's got the wall breakers into the first section, and he drops his earthquake there. Nicely done. Base is now totally wide open. Just drops his Valks, they go running in. Here you'll notice this wizard's about to take out the Barbarian King's thing. The Valks almost go over, take out the mortar first, which wouldn't have been the end of the world, but would have slowed his attack down. Maybe a little less and the core would have gone down. But his Wiz takes it out there. And there we go. Alright. Drops his Rage. Puts it on his wizards nicely. Maybe could have done that a little further in inside the base to boost the Valks as they run through and smash up the base. But overall, really nicely done. Takes out the entire core here. Now he's going to come in with his loons here, take out the few defenses he's got left. As you can see, there is, there's a cannon, mortar, cannon. There's nothing here except one whiz tower that can hit the loons. So those loons are just going to have a field day, take out his entire base, what's left of it. He could have launched his loons a little bit sooner. Would have been nice to see. Then they would have come in. You also notice he's launching just a couple at a time, and he's got 8 left here. If he had launched, he should have, in my opinion, he should have launched all of them at once, several at each. Or if he knows he's going to have extra loons at the end, bring something else. A few more Valks for the core. With that many loons, you could have brought a second golem, something like that. A few more wizards. Overall, nicely done. He just absolutely wrecks this base. But as far as just getting a little more oomph out of it so that you can hit a harder base with the same attack, Maybe make sure you count your loons at the beginning, see how many you're going to use. Alright, just clean up here. Wiz Tower's down. Nothing left that's going to fight his stuff. And now he's just going to drop the rest of his loons. They're going to take things out. And this attack is over. Nicely done by Kronos. He had 30 plus seconds to spare, so even with all my nitpicking about how he took too long on the on things like the CC kill and the loon drop, you know, he came in with lots of time to spare. I would love to see what his time would have been at, like if he would have had a full minute and a half left, if he'd done all those things kind of like to perfection and knocked those out. But either way, brilliant attack, great Th8 GoVaLo Kronos. All right. Next attack we're going to go look at is Lady Nicole, one of our TH9s, doing a quad LaLoon on their number 11. We're going to see here, I'm going to speed it up just a little bit. She's going to wait for the queen to jump out of the base. So right here, queen jumps out, immediately drops her kill squad, which is just a single giant, her royals, and I think a couple witches along with wizards. Not much at all. All they need to do is take out the queen and move on. Now, you're going to see right here, she's got one hound here, has soaked all of the traps already. Everything's down there. It's soaking up a little bit of damage from the X-Bow and the Tesla. She's got her loons coming in, and she's got one more hound already prepped back here, coming in behind the loons. This was brilliant timing here. She, as her first lava hound pops, the second one is going to come in and start soaking the damage, and then her loons are coming in. You'll also notice that she's focused her loons. Oops, she's focused her loons off to the side here and off to the side here. They're going to kind of funnel themselves in so that they'll go inwards afterwards to the core. Nicely done there. Let's keep watching here as we see the... Here's going to be the first lava hound popping and the second lava hound coming in right at the exact moment. Beautifully done. Drops a couple rages here. And with loons, your rages are meant to get them into the core. It's not about the damage they do, but about the speed that they get there. Loons do enough damage once they get there anyway. So nicely done there. Hounds popping. Over on the bottom right here, we've got a lava hound stuck here. There's the air sweeper here is going to make this take longer than it should. Ideally, this would have gone down faster. This lava hound here would make it into the core and be tanking more damage there. Overall, not bad, but just kind of unfortunate that it didn't make it in there. So here we go. We see the lava hound pups are cleaning up a little bit. We've got the loons in the core. Now this rage, and it's going to be similar with the next one that comes out. I would have liked to see this rage maybe a little sooner or a little wider out. She's got it centered over the towers, but like I said earlier, we want to use the rages to get the loons into range. So I maybe would have waited on this, or send it earlier, so that the rage would be helpful in the speed. All right, here we go. We'll see the same thing. We'll have another. Here, this lava hound finally comes in. We'll see the let's see, another rage coming out here. Oh yeah, and the CC only targets ground troops. It's just loons and giants in the CC. So that made her her lure, her small kill squad going in there, what made that so effective. She didn't need to worry about killing the CC, as it wouldn't even damage her main attack force. Here we see she's going to take out the last tower, and from here it's just clean up for the pups. Nicely done, Lady Nicole. Beautiful, beautiful quad LaLoon. All right, and she came in with some extra time to spare. 20 plus seconds to spare. So great. Oh, and on the note of those pups that we see there, you want to make sure that the pups are, or that the lava hounds are going to pop during your attack. Because as we saw, those lava hound pups were hugely instrumental to the cleanup crew. Alright, nicely done, Lady Nicole. We got one more attack for you. a brilliant, straightforward TH10 attack. Just a straight-up GoWi. Gonna have 5 golems here, and then wizards dealing damage. Just goes in, crashes into the base, gets a 2-star. Our TH10s did a great job of collecting all the stars they could off of the enemy TH10s. Lots of solid 2-star attacks. We were almost doubled in the number of TH10s. There was, I think, 9 on their side and 5 on ours, or something like that. And here we go. Some nice jump spells meant to get his stuff into the core here. This jump spell, unfortunately, missed by a little bit, and this, because of it, the golem he sends over there is not going to make it. Will never make it into range. This jump spell does what it was supposed to. This one here too. So nicely done there. If that one had just slightly slid over, we would have seen a maybe even more strength in this attack. Golems, we got the Wiz coming in behind. Now here, I would have liked to see his royals by this point have been dropped. Just a little nitpicking, but there was nowhere else for them to go. Funnel was created, so they could have been launched. He does set him off here. From this point forward, it's just crashing into the base. A nice rage spell, and you see he's caught. His wizards are going to be in the rage spell here, getting their damage boosted. Great job. And then just as that happens, he's going to drop his freeze as well, since his wizards have now entered the area where they're at risk of taking damage from the Inferno. So this Inferno doesn't get to do much to his wizards. His Queen will take out the Town Hall. You get a little bit more damage in. He'll get his 2-star, and he'll actually disconnect here, as there wasn't enough force to take out the get the 3rd star. But nicely done. Beautiful 2-star, just straight up smashing through this base. Alright, great attack, guys. Thanks for watching. Hopefully you learned a little bit that you can use in your own next attacks. And yeah, thanks for watching.